Okay. I got a fucking rant. You know what I'm saying? So I'm into exercise science and just fucking basic sports training. And I swear to God, everyone does it wrong for some fucking reason. You wouldn't think that professional athletes would have shitty trainers. But weirdly, I would say almost 25% of them, especially the more elite ones, have really shitty fucking trainers because I don't fucking know, but it's just a culmination of things. But there's this fucking guy, man. Oh my God, this guy is like, it's like the fucking Huberman podcast meets a fucking, I don't know. Like, I don't want to hate on this guy because he seems like a nice guy. He's just doesn't fucking know any science. He just like says, scientific buzzwords, but doesn't think about the context in which they're in fucking basketball. So here's this thing. A lot of people will love to tell you about fucking mobility. Now here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing about mobility, right? Mobility is having strength in a certain range of motion, right? So that means you're in an extreme range of motion and you can have a lot of strength within that range of motion. That's not the same as just being able to stretch your muscles super, super far. Now, does stretching increase strength? Yes. You want to know fucking why? Well, strength training, when you think about it, is actually fucking stretching, but literally with fucking weights on it. It's literally lengthening your muscles. You know what I'm saying? Lengthen, shortening, whatever the fuck, bro. For some reason, there's this fucking fad, like a goddamn keto diet, in this fucking industry where like for some reason people just think like stretching and isometrically holding is gonna reduce injury risk. And like it's like maybe when you're fucking 90 years old and getting up off the couch, your mobility is so bad that you can't get up off the fucking couch. But when you're a professional fucking athlete and you're moving around all the time and you can sprint down the court and dunk a fucking basketball, your mobility is fucking fine. And if anything, you want muscle stiffness so that way you can come up off the ground a lot more efficiently. So that's fucking bullshit, number one. Stretching and all that shit is not going to reduce risk of injury. I think they've even done studies on it. I can tell you right now, there are no fucking studies to support that you're going to like reduce your risk of fucking like getting a tendinopathy from fucking stretching. That's not how it fucking works. You know what I'm saying? It just increases how far you can extend a muscle, which is like, I don't remember the last time I put my fucking leg behind my goddamn dick, in a fucking basketball game. So then you could make the argument like, okay, traumatic injuries, like, you fucking land on your foot weird, and then because you're like insanely mobile, it doesn't affect you. There's maybe an argument for that. But again, if you really did care about mobility in the first place, you would just do compound lifts with full range of motion. So that's the other thing that pisses me off about certain fucking sports scientists like this, or scientists is a fucking stretch. Just let's call them trainers. And the problem is they want to do all this stretching shit. I mean, one, because it's easy. Like you could totally make an NBA player do that and not lift heavy because lifting heavy is fucking hard. And it also has a risk of injury. Anything that's going to get you better is going to have a risk of injury. That's why as the coach or as the trainer, it's your responsibility to periodize the training correctly so that way they don't get fucking injured. That's the point. What happens with a lot of these like pro athletic training coaches, right, is they'll make them do like half range of motion. And the reason for that is it gives the basketball players this unfound confidence that they can actually lift that weight. And then number two, it gives the fucking, trainer a great time because they don't have to actually tell the player, no, you got to go below 90 degrees. I know you haven't had in your entire life, but you got to go below 90 degrees. Not only that, but working full range of motion in the compound lifts literally increases your mobility so then you never have to fucking stretch. If you can squat 200 pounds all the way down where your fucking ass is touching the ground, you're going to be fucking fine on mobility because that is a very uncomfortable situation for the body, and you can definitely stretch that far. And that's also great for your knees and all this shit that, motherfuckers like this are, claiming. And like, here's the thing. It would be different if this guy wasn't making hundreds of thousands of fucking dollars and also just not telling the truth to these fucking athletes. It's crazy. And then, like, I remember because, I was a fucking teenager and I was pissed off. So I fucking went to the comments section and I was like, can you explain to me what the fuck this does? And then, of course, a bunch of fucking salty people fucking, like, try to give me a reason. And I'm like, well, yeah, but it does do that, but it can be done in a much more efficient way. That's the other thing. When you're a professional athlete, the whole point is about limiting fatigue, not doing needless fatigue, right? Because if I can prioritize someone either spending an hour extra of playing basketball or even better, spend 2 hours recovering and not fucking doing weights that are just going to add fatigue to the muscles and do nothing else because they're fucking literally genetic specimens. So doing any type of shitty strength training is not going to do anything for them. You feel me? Jesus, I've been talking for 6 minutes. All right.
The muscle could fail.
The muscle could fail? What the fuck is he talking about, dude? Like, I genuinely don't know what he's talking about. But when has a muscle ever fucking failed? Like, you could have a muscle cramp. You could have, I'm trying to fucking think, you could get a tendinitis. But, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And again, so the title of this video is use, like, loaded stretches. But again, I just made the argument that strength training is stretching. So if you lift with the full range of motion, which this guy doesn't, so that's my argument too, is like he really doesn't care about range of motion because he would do that on his fucking primary compound lifts. Loaded stretching would literally be fucking strength training. But instead, the picture that's up right now is him fucking isometrically holding a fucking dumbbell like over his fucking head or fucking to his head, right? And then he's just fucking like holding like a split squat, but like not an actual split squat. He's just holding his fucking leg up into a knee position, which again, if you've ever done these are like very hard coordination and very hard skill movements, but don't actually provide any explosive power, don't make the player bigger or anything like that. So it's just fucking stupid.
Loaded stretching.
As in strength training, dude, these are professional fucking athletes. These are literally, especially when you think about basketball, they are aerobically, anaerobically, explosive power, ATP, like all those things are fucking maxed out on these guys, including coordination. I can tell you right now, their brain can fucking contract their goddamn muscles efficiently. Better than fucking anyone else in the world can, right? So just fucking having them practice contracting their goddamn fucking knee joint is not going to do shit. Like, bruh.
Physiological mechanisms.
So I don't want to be a dick, but this is my prediction. I haven't done enough research into this guy. I can tell you right now, he does not have a degree in sports science. That's one. Which, you know, I'm not even going to hit on him because I don't even have my degree yet. But, like, still, you know, I don't want someone giving me talks that doesn't have a fucking PhD or doctorates. Unless it's someone that I have high trust in that has, you know, had a lot of experience. You know what I mean? I can tell you right now with this guy, he doesn't know the scientific basics. I don't even know if he knows what periodization means. Like, literally, he has on one of his fucking fucking, like, slideshows, sticky mobility. I've never fucking heard that in my life. And again, strength at length is literally mobility. And loaded stretching is literally strength fucking training. So, like, I don't even know why we're having, like, he's just literally describing why we do strength training, which is so fucking funny to me. And then, so here's my thing. Sorry, I went on a tangent there. But this is my guess. So he's like, fuck it, I'll just become a trainer. And he probably knows a lot about basketball. And, like, I'm sure, like, he knows more than me about how to fucking, like, design drills and plays and shit like that. But then he decided, well, fuck that. I'm going to also, like, do gym stuff because I can make way more money off of that than being an NBA skills coach, right? So why not do both? And the thing is he doesn't really know what he's talking about in any of this shit. I remember he, like, cited some random fucking NBA strength trainer from, like, the 90s. So that's where his fucking, you know, training starts and ends. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he's been formally trained or not. He doesn't really bring up any type of scientific basis or any type of evidence in his, like, shit. The fuck? There's, like, some homeless guy skitzing out outside. All right, let's continue.
In the rear foot elevator with the goblet was post-game. Just play 42.
Yeah, so fuck him recovering. So basically what he just said. So right now it's this, like, goblet split squat, except it's not a goblet split squat because instead of him going all the way down in the range of motion, which would increase his fucking mobility, you fucking idiot, he's isometrically holding it because he's got his foot that would normally be on the floor on a box. So he's just holding it in the air. And you can tell, like, Spencer's not working at all. Like, he could fucking do that for like 3 hours and be fucking fine. And he just played 42 minutes in a fucking game. You know what we're doing 42 minutes in a game? He's fucking going to bed and recovering. You fucking kidding me? Because he's probably got more games that week. Not only that, but you never do strength training right after, like literally right after a fucking basketball game, because they're fucking so tired. They're not going to be able, not only that, but their muscles are tired. They're not going to be able to fucking work at 100% and lift heavy loads, which is why he's got him fucking holding a 20-pound fucking dumbbell, and he could literally probably squat fucking 400. Like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, the classic anecdotal evidence, bro. And, like, he would have gotten so much more out of getting an extra 2 hours of fucking sleep than doing some type of fucking isometric hold right after. I mean, hey, man, if his knees are barking at him, you know what's really great is just fucking recovering. You know what I mean? Not only that, but, like, I can tell you right now, when I finish a run, my knees are fucking shot. My shins are shot. And you know what happens? I recover, and it fucking goes away the next day. So, like, what the fuck? So isometrics that's what's funny. Isometrics are the opposite of loaded stretches because you're basically going halfway at the contraction, right? So basically think about it, if you were to do like a squat and then you'd go to 90 degrees and just hold it there instead of going all the way down, putting your ass to grass. You know what I'm saying? So fundamentally, putting your ass to the grass would yield better mobility and stretching effects than doing an isometric, because an isometric, you're just holding it at that point. So if anything, this is the fucking opposite of what you want to do to increase your loaded stretches potential, as the fucking video says. Like,
you have a analgesic effect. So another strategy
what
in
the
your
fuck?
toolbox, if your athletes complain of pain in their joints and etc. Great tool to have in the tool. And then, like we said before, we make mobility sticky. At the end of the day, it just works.
So, dude, amazing evidence. It just works, guys. Fucking wow. Guys, it just works. It just, like, you couldn't find better bullshit in the sports fucking, I just, you know what I mean? And the funny thing is, like, the average fucking person is scrolling on YouTube thinking, like, oh, wow, Spencer Dinwiddie trains like a dog, because it looks super complicated, and they're using, like, a $20,000 fucking strength training machine, and it's literally fucking stupid shit. This guy knows nothing. Unfortunately, what really works very, very well, especially for basketball players, is back squatting super, super fucking heavy. And that's about it, bro. Like, the fuck? You know, it's literally, it's fucking stupid. But yeah, it just works, guys.
The brain active in the process, which means
yeah, it's not like the brain is fucking active in any fucking process. Are you fucking, what does that even mean, bro? You're fucking stupid. Everyone knows this. Like, what are you, what the fuck? Bro, what are you saying, my guy? What are you fucking saying? Bro's giving me examples of adaptation. Are you fucking crazy?
Jefferson curl. Brain is involved because he has extra load. We're creating.
The brain is always fucking involved. And actually, I can make the argument that the brain is even more involved if you are doing fucking heavy fucking lifting of compound movements. Because if you're doing 3 sets of 3 really, really hard, very, very close to your 1 rep max, right? What ends up happening is your brain, your central nervous system has to work so hard to recruit all these fucking muscle fibers and utilize all of them because there's so much fucking load, therefore increasing your explosive power. So the way that we can actually work the brain a lot is not in stretching, but actually in fucking very explosive plyometric movements that are done very, very fast and explosively, and doing very super, super fucking heavy lifting. Not fucking doing Jefferson curls that literally any fucking guy off the street can fucking do.
Length and sticky mobility in the back line of the body.
I still don't know what sticky mobility is. Maybe I'm fucking stupid and that is a real term. I don't know.
30 to 40 seconds.
Yeah, this guy's just stupid. Let's see what the next one is. There's so much fun to shit on. Hacks for missing gym equipment. That one's just going to be hell. JaVale McGee's improbable journey to the NBA. No. He's going to say his mobility is what held him back or some bullshit. Grab a friend and maximize your mobility. Oh, my God. Suck at pistol squats? Try this elite single leg warm-up. Oh, I thought, you know what's a great single leg warm-up? Fuck. It couldn't be running with a fucking basketball in my hand and shooting around. No. You got to do a fucking, this guy's foot is on a fucking trampoline right now. It makes zero fucking sense. Jesus Christ. A coach's journey has no losses, only seasons. Him making an excuse for why, like, his players suck. He's just like, yeah, but it you know. I get it, though. That's not even a bad quote for him. Wow, I couldn't think of a more fucking ironic fucking name of a goddamn fucking training company. More like fucking idiots breed greatness, literally. Oh my God. And it just goes to show you because, I mean, these athletes are training like fucking idiots. And they're still fucking the best athletes in the world. Like, that just shows you how genetically fucking insane they are. But yeah, I'm not even watching it. That's just cringe, dude. You know, and there's nothing wrong with stretching, but like if you just did compound lifts with a full range of motion, your mobility is probably fine. But you'd be surprised, like most people don't fucking do it. Most people do not go below 90 degrees. So if you just did that, it would immediately be improved. You don't have to waste any more fucking time. And it's even harder because, again, you have like 100 pounds on your fucking back. It's going to be way harder to get in that stretch. So it's even more challenging. And you're still going to get the explosive power effects if you're lifting super heavy. And in a way, you know, like if you have to lift below 90 degrees, you can only lift so much. So which is even great too, because then it basically makes sure that you're not going to injure yourself because it has to be something that you're comfortable with in that extreme range of motion. So I don't fuck it. Like, oh my God, so stupid. Oh, I forget. There's this YouTube channel that's great because it's just literally stupid training. What's that one football player's name? Christian McCaffrey. That's who I'm thinking of. Christian McCaffrey, man. It's sad because that motherfucker could be so good and they make him do fucking 50-pound goblet squats. Like, what the fuck? And the classic, like, oh, well, most of the time they're actually training really hard. It's like, nope. We are pressed. That's what it is. We are fucking pressed. I mean, I don't remember if I ever saw a good workout. So it's just these athletes working out. But I'm not even joking. Every single workout is stupid and is like just useless. Let's see. Spencer Dinwiddie workout. So it's funny. High school kid with him. So that's how you know. And they do like almost the same lifts. It's just really sad. And this kid's like a scrawny kid, and then Spencer Dinwiddie is like this specimen. Like, my dick's already hard and shit. But like, yeah.
You guys ready to go? All right, let's get better. Okay, we got some really cool things today. Just have an open mind and work over it.
So the first thing, of course, they go into the vibe plate, where it's just fucking vibrations, and then they're just fucking sticking their leg out. Which, okay, you know what, like, technically the vibe plate, like, increases your, like, mobility, so it's not the dumbest thing I've seen from him. But I can guarantee right now that's not why he's doing it. So now, basically, they toss med balls back and forth to each other off of one leg, like that's actually supposed to be fucking hard. And it's so funny because it's like this exact drill you could be doing on the fucking basketball court, getting fucking better at basketball. But no, let's fucking do it now and waste fucking time. It's fucking hilarious. So yeah, they do this med ball shit. Then they hold like these almost like Lincoln logs that are like supposed to be heavy off of one leg for like no fucking reason. Like, I don't know when we ever do that in basketball. Yeah, and then he just makes them do these like super hard like technique movements, but they're not even like fucking that hard. They're just super complicated and complex, so they seem like they're hard because it like challenges your balance. And then let's see. Yeah, and then of course he gets the tonal out, and then he does like a tonal deadlift, which I've never seen that before. But not only that, he does it on a vibe plate, which is even funnier to me because Spencer Dinwiddie doesn't even go down full range of motion, even with a fucking vibe plate on. And the other it's just like, it's just so funny. It's like not heavy at all. He's barely trying on anything. He's sweating, but he's not even trying. Like, I mean, we could be fucking doing this workout for an hour and a half. And I guarantee you, I could make a workout that would take 20 minutes and would, like, give him more gains than he's ever gotten from that fuck. It's just hilarious. Like, it's just every single fucking workout. Because now we're on, like, this YouTube channel. Who is Megan Anderson? Beautiful. Sorry. And then, dude, like, and then this other trainer with Duncan Robinson, like, this fucking mobility fad. I swear to God, it's literally the same thing as, like, the keto diet or, like, seed oils. It's the same shit. Just every single workout that I saw on this YouTube channel, which is, like, they're literally going to the most elite athletes in the world. They all train like idiots. Like, every single fucking one of them are dumb. Like, it's so funny. And then it's like, what sucks is then, I can't even take athletes seriously anymore because they're stupid. It's like, if you let a fucking trainer like that train you, I don't want to fucking talk to you. You're a fucking moron. You know what I mean? And then, that's the hard part for me is because it's like, I don't view athletes as God anymore because I realize, like, they're just like everyone else. And that's the biggest thing I've learned becoming a fucking Division I athlete. It's the same fucking shit as high school. People still make the same mistakes. People still race the same. You know what I mean? It's just they're running faster. That's the only fucking difference. And, it's so funny. Like, it's just not even that elite. It never is, right? We all like to think that, like, Olympians just have everything locked in. They don't. Most of them have no idea what they're doing. So, what's today? So, today I'm doing, in the morning we're doing, like, I think, like a 30-minute warm-up. I don't know. I'm probably going to try to hit 6 miles this morning. So, I'll probably do, like, a 20-minute warm-up and then 12 by 20 seconds at 3K pace and then a 20-second walk, which sounds easy, but you have to remember it's fucking 12. Like, it kind of gets old after a while, and it's only 20 seconds walk. Like, that shit does get my heart rate up, I'm not going to lie. And also, it's like, when you're doing something that's short, like, you're never going to run, like, slower than, like, 5:20 pace. Like, let's be honest. So, it's like, you're cruising, honestly. And then after that, do a little bit of a cool down, 20 to 30 minutes. I'll probably do that with teammate Linus. And then in the PM, I'll double and just hit probably like 4 miles. My idea is just to hit 10 miles a day. Has been kind of like my good center of, like, getting good. And then tomorrow is going to be a very interesting workout. Tomorrow will be a 8K with basically 400 at 5K pace, or effort, I should say. And then 100 at threshold, which it's more aerobic threshold. So, like, if anything, I would say just under aerobic threshold, but it'll be at, like, 620, 630 mile pace. And then you do that for 8K, but basically we're done, which is nice because, like, most of the workouts that I do are mainly, like, you're just doing so much complicated shit and you're having to do multiple repetitions, so it's hard to keep your mind. So when you're just having to lock in on one thing, there's kind of flow there. And then after that, we'll do, like, I'm pretty sure 8 to 10 minutes rest. I wouldn't be very surprised if I PR'd in the 8K doing that workout. And then, so then 8 to 10 minutes rest, and then we're going to go into, I think it's 3 to 4 1.5 mile threshold repeats. Something like that. Please tell me it's only 4. Yeah, it's 4 1.5 mile threshold repeats, 90 seconds rest, which isn't that bad, honestly. And then day after that, it's a long run where half of the long run is easy and half of it is, like, at aerobic threshold, so it won't be crazy. And then I don't know if I'm going to run on Sunday because I've been having this, like, nerve thing or, like, plantar fasciitis on my fucking foot. And it's fine once I'm, like, doing the work beforehand. It's you know, it takes a toll on me. So I don't know, man. Like, life is always